So in the last year, guys, I've gotten really good at telling you how to spend your money. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to protect your money because I care about you and I want to continue to see you guys prosper. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, before we start today's episode, stick around until the end for today's pro tip of the day when it comes to investing in Pokemon product. All right, number one, guys, understand if the set should be kept sealed or if you can actually open it for a profit. So what do I mean by that, guys? Check the card data. We do this all the time when it comes to investing episodes. You got to do your homework. Check out the card data. What are the cards selling for within the set? Can you open the set profitably? An example of some sets that I believe should be kept sealed, and we're going to talk about contemporary, primarily within Sword and Shield. We're going to look at Celebrations. Celebrations is one of those sets where, yeah, in the beginning, most sets have all the chase cards. Everyone wants to get them, and you want to open it up, right, so you can get to those cards, complete the set, whatever it may be. I get the question all the time, should I keep Celebrations sealed or open? Time and time again, it's the same question, but with different sets. The same question can be answered in the same way no matter what the set is. How many chances do you have of actually turning a profit or at least breaking even to open the product? So you have to ask yourself that. Another set that comes to mind where I believe it should be kept sealed is going to be Champion's Path. Champion's Path has 2 chase cards. We know it. It's two Charizards. And then it's like a birthday cake. I have no idea. That's another set where you can see it just in the sales data, just like Celebrations. The sealed product is like doubling, right? So the ETBs for Champion's Path and for Sellies, let's just take 2 specific items, they're doubling in value. What's happening to the singles prices? The singles prices are going down. So this is a product that it just answers its own question. You should be keeping it sealed. Another one that's kind of falling in that same wheelhouse, in my opinion, is something like Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage has the Chunkachu Rainbow Pikachu to chase. That's it. There's nothing else. That's all there is. So let's put some lines on the field if we have to, right? We'll make a rule. If there is less than 5 cards that are over $20 in value for chase cards, then just keep it sealed. I just made that up, but put lines on your field, right? Make up certain rules that fit to you. It doesn't have to be, it's not a one size fits all. It's whatever you're comfortable with, whatever like value loss or thresholds that you're willing to deal with. That's how you need to operate. That's how I operate. That's how you need to operate. So let's look at some examples where you might be able to actually open profitably, and I have 2 examples on each side of the spectrum. So the first one is Evolving Skies. If we're going to follow our little equation of 5 over 20, and obviously, like I said, I just kind of threw that up there, but this is going to be your own rule. Evolving Skies has something like, I don't know, 15, 16 cards over 20, and then like another 6 that are close to 20. This is a set that you could probably open profitably more often than not, or at least compared to other sets. So you got to keep that in mind. I like to think of Evolving Skies as kind of like a farming set. I like to open a lot of it so I can chase down my complete set, and then I can put the rest in the bones, which is for our live events. Or I can, sell them off or trade them or whatever it may be. But I use it as a farming set because there's so many cards that are so valuable, even with the reprint, which is freaking crazy. We're going to talk about that in another episode. Another set that I want to talk about that's really inexpensive to purchase and you might be able to open semi-profitably is Chilling Reign. So I know we've talked about this before, but Chilling Reign has damn near 16 cards that are over $20. I mean, it's crazy. You guys aren't going to like but I mean, it's a fact. Chilling Reign is super inexpensive, and it has a very healthy book of cards at the very top that, the top that are worth chasing and that are worth money. So if you can hit one of those, you could pay for even a booster box. You know what I'm saying? So like if you can hit like 2 or 3 out of a booster box, you might be opening that box profitably. Bulk is pure profit. All the other Vs and full arts are pure profit. I mean, something to think about. And it's also another set that you can farm to complete the set. I mean, obviously it's a pain. It's chilling pain. I see what I'm doing there. Pull rates are tough, but it is one of those sets that if you get a good amount of hits in a box, you're going to be profitable on the box for sure. Always weigh your options, guys. Do your homework, like I said. It might be better to buy singles on those other sets where, let's say that the chase card that you're needing is $100, but in reality, to get to that one card, you might spend $500 to $1,000. I mean, it might be fun getting there, but you could also have more fun lighting 500 single dollar bills on fire. So just something to think about, All right. Number 2, guys, don't be impatient. So what do I mean by that, guys? As long as the set is in print, you have time. Keep that in mind. See how it goes. You can obviously buy your stuff on pre-release, but you've seen it in the past. Things get reprinted. The values go to the ground. I have a very clear example of that. Shining Fates, right? Shining Fates popped off. Obviously, it was a different time when it came out. It was, the market was very dry. There was a lot of people that wanted the product. The values went absolutely subterranean when they reprinted it, and then they reprinted it again, and then all those ETBs. I mean, it is crazy, right? So that's an example where you just wait. If it's in print, guys, you have time. Just keep that in mind. What I really try to do is keep my wits about me and try not to get that FOMO, keep the patience, and really check when the set's going to go out of print. And then I try to make my move in later waves of product, right? I want to see what it does. I don't want to buy at the max, right? I want to buy it at the minimum. So just keep that in mind, guys. There are obviously outliers to this, to this technique. Evolving Skies has been printed a lot, and it just got reprinted again and is in like Costco's and Sam's Club, all these big box distributors. They printed the heck out of this set, and it is still holding its value. So there are outliers, but you really want to stay patient, guys, especially during the beginning, because I know you guys want those singles and all that stuff, and then you might buy singles on pre-release, which is also a mistake. Just keep your wits about you, stay patient, and for me, honestly, the more hype there is around the set, the more selective I am on when I enter and exit, if you know what I'm saying. The more hype there is, it could cause people to make bad decisions. It could lead me to making a bad decision and an irrational one by buying something for far too much. When Evolving Skies was selling for, there was a time where it was selling for about $109 per booster box. I went absolutely psycho on it because I knew that was going to be a good price. But not everyone can see that clearly, right? Sometimes your judgment gets clouded because everyone around you is pulling the frickin' moon baby and you have to get in on it. So I feel where you're at on that. What I'm trying to get at is just be patient, be selective if you're one of those people that are actually taking strong positions on sets and for what reasons, and definitely have a plan, obviously, but also, cool down, cool it. All right, last but not least, guys, take every deal seriously. Again, do your homework when buying out of print items. So we just talked about in print items. People always ask me, is this a good sale? Is this a good buy? Should I buy this? Should I buy that? I give you the tools, and I'll give them to you again. Check sold listings on eBay. Check out what Discord is doing. Check what your friend bought them for. Put all of it together. Treat the sale like you're buying yourself a car. Would you go out and buy a car that someone has listed for $10,000 more than what Kelly Blue Book says? I always treat every deal the same, right? No matter if it's small or large, I'm gonna check sold comps. Like buying a house, check what the house sold next to you for. Check out what that box of Pokemon cards sold for within a recent comp. Get those comps. Do your homework. It all revolves around you doing the legwork. Or you can obviously rely on certain YouTube, content creators, that might do this for you, but you still should be doing your own homework. I am not without fault. I definitely will make a mistake here and there. I'll buy something, that I maybe shouldn't have just because I like it, but that doesn't mean that everyone can do that or has the means to. So if you want me to help you protect your money, you need to help yourself by doing the homework, check sold listings, and treat every sale with a certain amount of care as you should. And trying to also, like I say, protect your money. All right, guys, if you stuck around to the end, I want to say that I appreciate you all. You guys are freaking amazing. We are marching our way to 40,000 subs and then to 50,000. This thing's happening. Let's freaking go. Let's get into today's pro tip of the day. Here it is, guys. Go into the link down below. Click on the Discord invite. Use Discord, for God's sakes. People ask me so many questions and so many things, or a place to buy or whatever. It's all in our Discord. We almost have 5,000 people on our Discord. We have a buyers and sellers page. We have a trusted traders page where we vet our sellers and traders with 10 confirmed transactions. We have our own Pokemon distribution, in there. We announce all the live events. It's all in our Discord. That is the place to go. That is my pro tip. Use a resource. It doesn't even have to be our Discord. If you're looking for a place to go, or you have questions, you're new to the game, you're just getting back in, you're a 1999 kid, use a third-party resource like Discord, like ours specifically, because it's the best. Honestly, I don't know what else to say about it. It is a super cool place to be. It is non-toxic. It is a place for questions. It's a place for answers, and it's a place where you can buy and sell yourself if you get to that level. I mean, we have a whole different thing going on there. It's like its own economy. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I will see you on the next live or the next episode. Peace.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time to hit the button already. Do it now. What do you think, I'm dancing for free here?